YouTube, what's up guys? It's Kryptix, bringing another video. So this video is definitely different than most videos I make. Let's be honest, like all my videos in the past first 3 months of the year have been different from what I usually make. I started making my videos the way I wanted to make them, the way I want to edit them. I realized like over the past year I haven't been doing that. I've been basing all my videos off of how all these huge YouTubers have been doing it, which I guess is kind of a smart thing to do because it's like what they're doing is working. But for me, I don't just want to make content off of what's working. I want to make content off of what I want to make. Okay, so before I reveal you guys my new merch, I just want to kind of go into an explanation as to why my merch is the way it is. If you guys have seen my past 3 merch drops, which you probably haven't because I haven't made any YouTube videos about them, which I don't know why, they're not like normal drops. Like, no disrespect to any streamer or content creator that does this, but like I'm not just taking my logo and slapping it on a shirt. Like, I think that's dope. It's cool merchandise, it's sick, you know, your supporters can rep your brand. But to me, like, I don't know, with my merchandise, I don't want people to know it's like a streamer's merchandise, right? Like, if somebody's wearing my shirt and walking down the street, I want somebody to go up to them and be like, yo, what brand is that? And they'll be like, oh, it's King Kryptix, he's like a streamer and shit. And they're like, what the hell, like a streamer made that? Or a content creator made that? That's what I want. I think that's the coolest thing ever. With all my merch drops, I've really tried to not do what every content creator does. Not just put my logo on something, not just put my name plastered all over something. Like, I want there to be a really deep meaning to every single one of my drops. And so far, every single drop except for my last drop, my winter drop, had a pretty deep meaning. My first drop, the Origins collection, obviously was my first drop. There's a lot of symbolism in the designs in that drop, and obviously a lot of you guys probably didn't understand it, but it meant a lot to me. Those designs, the symbolism meant so much to me. That's why I did it. Overall, it was a really fucking dope design. Hold on, I think I have one of the shirts somewhere. This is like one of the first shirts I ever dropped. You guys see, it's like a diamond and a crown. I just think this design is sick. On the back, it says big things have small beginnings. Yeah, so the drop after that was the one of one collection. Basically, the whole meaning behind that was really just being yourself, not worrying about what other people think. This is one of the shirts from the collection. This one's very basic. It just says one of one, very minimalistic, very subtle. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know where the other 2 shirts are at. They're in somewhere with my pile of clothes. But yeah, the whole meaning of that drop was really just be yourself. Don't worry about what other people think about you. Do whatever the fuck you want to do. It's your life to live, so live it. Then we had my most recent drop, which was the winter drop. Basically, logo hoodies, embroidered logo hoodies. Shit was fire. This was my first drop to ever sell out, and it's crazy because it's actually sold out twice. So yeah, that's fucking insane, the fact that my merch sold out twice. Yeah, and it's been a while since my last merch drop, so I figured, you know, like, it's March, why don't I release some new merch? So obviously I'm here to show you guys my new merch and kind of explain the meaning behind the drop. Before I even explain it, I just want you guys to be aware, like, this is how I portray it, this is how I see the art. This is what I thought of in my head, and when I was discussing these designs with my guy Peyton, this is kind of what we came up with. But once again, it is art. It's open to your interpretation fully. Before I even go over any of the pieces, the name of this drop is the Unlucky Collection. Like, when I came up with this, hold on. So this is my notebook. Anytime I have a cool like idea in my head, or anytime I come up with a dope concept, I write it in here. This page right here, it's actually crazy. It's like really confidential. I never share this with anybody, but you guys are taking the time to watch this, so I'm gonna share it with you. Yeah, so this is the page where I kind of came up with a lot of these concepts, kind of sketched some shit out, and basically this whole drop was made on this page in my notebook right here. And it's dope because I have this, and I'm gonna like frame it one day. It's gonna sell for millions of dollars, and I'm gonna donate that money to charity one day. It's gonna be sick. Yeah, yo, if you guys don't have a notebook and you have a bunch of crazy thoughts, get a notebook, write this shit down in there. Look, it's sticker bomb too, it's kind of fire. But keeping a notebook helps a ton. Anyways, the point of this drop was kind of to, it wasn't like irony, but I don't know, I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard, somebody will see somebody successful and they'll be like, oh, he's lucky, right? Like, oh, he's lucky he's doing this. Oh, he's lucky he knows these people. Oh, he's lucky he did this. I hear it all the time, and I get told it all the time. Oh, you're so lucky you're sponsored by Digital Storm. Oh, you're so lucky you have a GFuel sponsorship. Oh, you're so lucky you know the FaZe Clan guys, right? Obviously, they're not meaning it, and I don't really get mad at them. It's a very casual, generic saying. It's just one of those things people say without thinking. It just annoys me. Like, I know how hard I work at this. My friends know how hard I work at this. Hopefully you guys know how hard I work at this on a daily basis. Like I say all the time, I'm willing to do anything to make some dope content. And for somebody to say I'm lucky to be where I'm at, or I'm lucky to be working with the companies I'm working with, or I'm lucky to know the people I'm knowing, it's just like, damn, bro, like, really? Like, all my hard work I do, everything I do for this, bro, I'm lucky. I'm lucky that I'm where I'm at, right? It's just like, it's a bullet to the chest, dog, it really is. But yeah, so the whole point of this drop was kind of for that. It's called the Unlucky Collection. Basically the whole, I say iron, I said irony earlier because it's like if I'm wearing something called like the Unlucky Collection, there's signs of, there's negative energy, unlucky symbolism in these pieces. By the way, before I even go any further, I'm not a Satanist, I promise. Because there is some things that could come off as Satanistic, I don't know. But no, I'm not a Satanist. But yeah, there's multiple signs of symbolism and negative energy in these pieces. And the whole point is like just irony against luck. I'm not saying luck doesn't exist, right? If I go buy a lottery ticket and win the lottery, cool, I win the lottery, right? That's straight luck. But I just think we need to stop saying other people's success is lucky just because we, one, don't want to recognize the effort and work they put in. We're too lazy to recognize the work and effort they put in. Or two, we're just too lazy to work to get to where they're at, right? And it's jealousy in a way. Obviously there's multiple other explanations for that, but to me, that's the first thing that comes to mind when somebody says, oh, you're lucky you have this. But yeah, okay, so let me just show you guys the pieces. Okay, so this is one of my favorite shirts. Well, there's two shirts, one hoodie, two hoodies technically. This is the front of the first t-shirt, says unlucky, very subtle. We got the King Kryptix neck tag as well, peep that, it's just kind of fire. And then on the back, we kind of have this whole piece of art right here. My man Peyton killed this. On the top says 2021 King Kryptix Unlucky Collection. You guys can't really see that text, my logo. And then you guys can't see it, but in many hotels, many buildings in America, there's not a 13th floor. And because the number 13 is seen as unlucky, and 13 is actually my favorite number, for that main reason, it's seen as an unlucky number. Yeah, so this guy right here, you can't really see it, but it's a photograph. And there's a guy right here, he's on the 13th floor of a building. Really subtle down here, you can't really see it. In the design I kind of wanted it to be that way in case somebody was kind of skeptical about it, but right here in the design, obviously once again you can't see it. I made it discreet for a reason. It says 666. I feel like I shouldn't have to explain that, you guys know, but once again it's just a sign of negative energy. It's unlucky. But yeah, this is the whole piece, and right here it says my success is not a product of luck. And then on the bottom here, this is in Latin actually, and the meaning behind it, basically, it kind of just talks about how, hold on, I'll just read the translation. So it says, some believe this is unlucky because one of those 13, Judas Iscariot, I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, I'm sorry if I butchered it, was the betrayer of Jesus Christ. From the 1890s, a number of English language sources relate the quote-unquote unlucky 13 to an idea that at the Last Supper, Judas, the disciple who betrayed Jesus, was the 13th to sit at the table. So I guess that's why 13 is seen as an unlucky number. I usually try to stay away from religion, but yeah, so I'm not really religious. I'm not Christian, I'm not Catholic, I'm not Muslim, whatever it is. I have no problem with whatever religion people are. Like, I fully respect whatever religion you are. I'm not saying I'm against any religion, it's just I don't believe in anything. Yeah, so that kind of just talks about that, what makes 13 an unlucky number. It's really sick. But yeah, let's get on to the next piece. Yeah, this is for sure one of my favorite pieces. This shit's fire. Fuck with the front, fuck with the back. It's sick. Once again, it's more than just putting my logo on a t-shirt and selling it. Next up is the t-shirt. Before I start discussing this t-shirt, I'm actually kind of mad at my manufacturer because this print quality came out terrible. We use DTG printing, and DTG printing on a black t-shirt usually doesn't come out that well, and that's low-key my fault because I should have known that before I had the sample made. But when the actual drop happens, just know it will be much better quality. If I have to change the printing method, I don't mind going to screen printing, but yeah, it'll be much better quality than what you guys see in this video. On this shirt specifically, the last shirt was fine. This shirt specifically needs to be upgraded. The front here, it says unlucky, and on the sample, it came out really dark, which I didn't like. So I actually changed the color of this to neon green instead of like silver. It's supposed to look silver, but once again, DTG printing really is not good on black t-shirts. On the back here, it's kind of the concept of a shattered mirror. You know, if you shatter a mirror, 7 years of bad luck. So here it shows kind of like a shattered mirror, explains the concept of a shattered mirror. Here it says the unlucky collection. The text here, once again, the print is terrible, so you can't really read it because it's like really dope text. And then down here it says unlucky, and then it says, once again, my success is not a product of luck. But yeah, no, this shirt is fire. Once again, I just hate that they fucked up the printing for it because it has so much potential to be insane. So for this drop, like my last drop, the hoodies were very simple, very minimalistic, I guess you could say. Very subtle design. It's a burning 4-leaf clover, and you can take this how you want it. When I first showed it to my mom, she thought it was like, oh, that's cool, like it's your luck is on fire. I was like, no, no, that's not it. So I explained to her like, no, it's a burning 4-leaf clover, like it's the luck is burning. And she didn't like that, but once again, this is art. It's open to it's the interpretation. If that's what you think the meaning of this piece is, then send it, right? That's really what art is. It's all about interpretation. Next piece is the same as the last piece, just different color. It's black, because I know some people don't really like the kind of popping green type shit. If you're more of a subtle person, if you don't like being flashy with your fits, I made a black colorway of the Unlucky hoodie just so you can cop and you don't gotta be flashy with your fits. You can be a little more subtle, go with the basic black hoodie. But yeah, so that's really it for that drop. Once again, I know there's some questionable things in this drop, and hold on, I'm gonna take a seat. Oh, dude, now I'm too short, hold on. So yeah, no, I'm fully aware there are some questionable things in this drop. To me, they're not questionable at all. To me, they're just signs that society said we're like negative or unlucky or whatever it is. Obviously, there's gonna be people that believe in that stuff. And once again, there's nothing wrong with that, right? I fully support whatever you believe in. In the world we live in, everybody's gonna have their own opinions. Everybody's gonna believe in whatever they wanna believe in. But yeah, that is my next merch drop. The camera was so too high. Yeah, dude, I really like just kind of sitting down here and talking in front of a camera. It's really nice. By the way, if you guys have made it this far into the video, you're actually a real one. Like, I appreciate the fuck out of you. More than you can understand. That there isn't much more to say. This merch drop will be limited like my last drop. I cannot wait to get to the point where my merch drops, I can like start doing shit like this and buy a ton of inventory and cut and sew pieces and shit like that. Like, that's gonna be insane. Like, I already have so many designs in my head. Unfortunately, right now, I don't really have the funds to invest in crazy stuff like that, but one day we will get there. A lot of people don't know this, but before I actually started doing this as a full-time thing, I was helping run a clothing brand with a good friend of mine. So fashion and clothing and shit like that is something I've had a passion for a while. I think it's sick, and it's dope that I'm able to start incorporating that into my personal brand a little bit. But yeah, okay, so March 17th, this is dropping. I feel like I should have said that at the beginning of the video. March 17th, this is dropping. KingKryptix.com. It's gonna sell quick. If it sells as fast as my last merch drop, which in my opinion, this drop is 10 times better. Yeah, no, it's gonna sell quick. You guys are gonna wanna cop when it drops. I'm gonna go March 17th, probably like 7 p.m. We're gonna send it. But yeah, if you guys wanna cop, that'd be insane. But yeah, March 17th, 7 p.m. I will be streaming on Twitch when the drop happens. It's gonna be lit. I'm excited. But yes, other than that, make sure you guys drop a like, subscribe, turn on notifications. I'm excited for this drop, dude. This is my favorite drop so far ever. It has a really dope meaning as well, in my opinion. And yeah, hopefully you guys feel the same about it. This has been your boy Kryptix. Other than that, I'm out. Bye.